Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. How are you all doing? I'm excited to be back. How are you doing? Please ensure you leave a comment down below for me. I want to know how you're doing. My name is Janet. As you know, on this channel, I share with you different immigration pathways, either in Canada or UK, anywhere that you're interested in relocating to. So that's what my channel is mainly focused on. And today I bring you, the Express Entry Opportunity Program for Canada. I'll be showing you, step by step, I'll hold you by the hand to guide you through a step by step, process of applying for the Canadian Express Entry. Ready to start your journey to move to Canada, then this video is comprehensive enough. I'll guide you through the process. This is a crucial step in your Canadian immigration journey because I notice some people are struggling with, applications here and there over and over again. You're not getting responsive, you're not getting positive feedback. But if you try the express entry, route, it might work for you. It has worked for so many people, so it can also work for you. So whether you're a skilled worker, you're an international student, or you are someone that's looking for new opportunities in Canada, then this video will help you navigate the profile creation process, with confidence. So I'll take you through, what the Express Entry program is all about, the step-by-step profile creation, take you through the required documents you need, then uh, the I'll tell you also about the mistakes you should not make. So let's get right into the video. Please leave a comment down below for me. I'd like to hear from you. I'd like to know which country you are watching me from and if you found this video very useful. So thank you. Let's kick right in so that this video will not be long. Thank you so much. So I'll be sharing my screen with you. So we'll do it step by step. So let me just share my screen. Just a moment. All right. Okay. All right. I want to believe that my screen is up now. Okay, so this is where we'll start. We'll see how Express Entry works. So don't worry, I will leave all the links in my description box. You can always go and click on it. And please, although I'll be rushing in this video, so I will not waste your time, but you can always pause, when it's too overwhelming. You can pause and, do your thing, play again, and do it at your own pace. All right, so the Express Entry is an online system that we use to manage immigration applications from skilled workers. So if you are skilled workers, foreign skilled workers, this is, a pathway that will work for you. So there are different programs for this Express Entry. There's Canadian Experience Class, there's Federal Skilled Worker Program, there's Federal Skilled Trades Program. So but our focus today will be on the Federal Skilled Worker because it's for foreigners. So I'm sure majority of people that will be watching this video are foreigners. They are not Canadians. So for skilled workers with foreign or Canadian work experience, then you must meet criteria for education and other factors. Step one is for you to find out if you are eligible. You have to find out if you are eligible. So, and you can do that by clicking this. There are two ways you can answer a few questions, and then you can read the detailed requirements for each program. It will tell you there. So if you read, let's read, because the questions might take time. You can also do that. You can also do that, but I don't want this video to be too long. So I know we are talking about the federal skilled. Let's go for the federal skilled. So eligibility for express entry programs. Who can apply as federal skilled worker? So the federal skilled worker program is for skilled workers who have work experience and want to become permanent residents, guys. Permanent residents. So, and this is one of the three federal programs managed through express entry. So these are first, the minimum requirement to be eligible is you have to have skilled work experience. That's very important. Then you have to have a language ability, and you have to, obviously be educated, gone, to university, have your degree. So this language ability is either English or French. Those are the major languages in Canada. So for me, I did the IELTS exam. I know people are scared to do it. I did the general. So take note, for immigration to Canada, you have to do the general IELTS if you will be taking English language. And if it's French, that is your choice, you can also do that. So on my channel as well, I have videos where I talked about how you can ace your IELTS exams in one sitting. And I only prepared for and I got my desired score. So I can, assure you that if you go through those videos, they'll be very useful, for you to attain your desired marks. So, for me now, I met all this. I have over 6 years work experience. I have my IELTS. I went to university, you know. So if you meet all these minimum requirements, then you can we will assess your application based on additional ones. So now, skilled work experience means that you have worked, in one of these occupational classification. So please click here and check your occupational classification. You can type in if you don't see your job or profession listed, please type in the search box and search for your profession. For me, I'm in the tier 1. I'm a human resources personnel. So I'm in tier 1. So let me just click it so you can know what I'm talking about. So find your national occupation classification. So what you do is you come down here. You can see here that there are, there are different tiers with examples of jobs. But when you look at examples of jobs, you look from the beginning to the end, and you cannot see your profession, then you can use your job title. So you come here. Please, if I'm rushing, I'm sorry. But you can always pause. I don't want this video to be long, so you can have time to watch. So if you want, if you cannot see your job here from the examples lifted, your profession, I mean, so you click here, NOC website. So it's loading. Okay, so we are here. So you come down, and in this box, you say enter your job title. I want to believe that my screen is still very much live. Yes, it is. So you write for me now, in human resources. Let me just put human resources, and then I'll say search. So the results will come out. You just scroll down and see your results. So you now look for your positions here. You see, senior manager, senior. Okay, this is my, no, this is my I'm a professional. So this is my, although they are all they are all in the same tier, but this is mine. So I know now that my own is 11200 and is in the tier 1. This particular column is tier, as you can see. Oh, sorry, forgive me. Is this other one? Next one is in the tier. So you can see now that my human resources professional, I'm in the tier 1. I'm in the tier 1. I'm in the tier 1. I can also choose it, just choose this, you know, for the usually require university degree. Occupations, although I've done this before. So for you, I don't want to waste much time. So I'm qualified. My results came out really well. So make sure you type your own occupation as well, your own profession, and check which tier is yours. For me now, I can say mine is tier two. Let me say mine is tier two. I think it was tier two I chose when I was, applying. So once that is done, let's go back. You already know that your occupation is there, that you are needed in um, Canada. So is this the page? Okay, I have to go Bob back. All right. So now that you already know that, for example, now for me, I'm in tier two. I already know that I'm in tier two. So that means that's one. I have that. That's another eligibility for me. Then you must know that while working your primary occupation, you perform the actions in the lead statement of the occupational description for most of the main duties listed. So, and then, you know, you from that site that we just left, you can read the job description. So be sure that that was what you did when you were working. So then your skilled work experience must be in the same type of job, as a primary occupation have been obtained within the last 10 years in Canada or abroad. You see? So and then be paid. It has to be a paid work. So if it's just a volunteering work that you have done, you know, and there was nothing paid or permanent, then you are not qualified. Be ensure you note that. Please make sure you take your time to read on this site. I will leave the link in the description box. Then be at least 1 year of continuous work experience. You see, you just said 1 year. 1 year. Ensure that you have 1 year of continuous work experience. Then please read all of this. Your skilled work experience must be paid. If you're a part-time worker, it must be paid as well. If it's not a paid work, then you are not qualified. Then you can work more than 15 hours per week. Okay. So your working hour must be more or less than 15 hours per week. You can't do below. You can't do below 15 hours. You will not be qualified. Then for student experience, make sure it was paid, it was continuous. Meet if you are a student, please click on this button, requirement of the program if you are a student, to know okay that you are qualified. All right, so then language. You have been told to you must take approved language test in English or French. I said it. So this language ability include writing, reading, listening, and speaking. Then you meet the minimum score required in all four abilities. Let's look at the minimum score. I think when I checked the last time, it was at maybe 6 or 5. Maybe 6 or 5. Okay. So CLB 5. I'm trying to see. Okay, federal skilled trade. Okay, that's federal skilled trades. Canadian experience. Okay, this is for the federal skilled worker program. So there's English and there's French. So minimum level of is 5. You see, 5, 5. If you have a so that's very very low, very very low. I tell you. So don't be scared of taking IELTS. I have a video that will help you. Click on my channel and please make sure that you leave a comment for me. I would like to hear from you. I'd like to get your thoughts on those videos. And if you probably, at a point in time, someone the courage to write the test, please let me know how you did. Let me know if my tips and strategies helped you. So then you enter the test result in yes, you enter it once you have your results. The education, like I said, be sure that you have a degree. Then you have to assess your degree for immigration purposes. It has to be an educational credential assessment. And you can do this. WES can help you do this. If you have not done this before, if you have not evaluated your results, your degree, please send your application to West. West, please. Uh, okay, these are the list of designated organization. If you click this, it will list, you see, educational credential assessment, ECA for express entry, how to get one for express entry. You see, these are the organizations that are designated that you can use to assess your credentials. So, Comparative Education Service, University of Toronto, International Credential Assessment Service of Canada, World Education Services, International Qualifications Assessment. These are the organizations. So you can just click on any of them and make use of it. Submit your credentials. You will see, the step by step on how you can achieve that on their website. So then selection factors. If you meet all the minimum requirements, we assess your eligibility, and then they will also consider your age, your education, your work experience, whether you have a valid job offer. If you don't have a valid job offer, please don't panic. Don't worry. You don't have, it's not like a compulsory thing for you to have a job offer. If you don't have a job offer, then it's fine. The result will still come out fine that you are eligible to apply. Then make sure that you input your language exam results here. There, then okay. Then the current pass mark, you can see. Once the current pass mark is 67 points. It's 67 points. If you get that or higher, then you are good to go. It's overall of 100. Overall of 100. So once you get 67, then you are good to go. Then make sure that also you have your proof of fund ready. If you are eligible with those points that I just showed you, 67 points, if you think you got that or higher, then you are perfectly eligible. So then the next thing is make sure that you have proof of fund. Make sure you have a proof of fund. You must show that you have enough money for you and your family to settle in Canada unless you are currently, unless. So you don't need proof of fund if you are currently legally working in Canada or you already have a job offer. Then you are not required to have proof of funds. But if you don't have a job offer and you are not currently eligible to work in Canada, please ensure that you have proof of fund. Let's just check how much. Let's check how much for Federal Skilled Worker Program. How much money you need. Yes. Please take your time to go through all these sites. I don't want this video to be long. That's why I'm rushing. So for yourself, to calculate the size of your family, include yourself, your spouse or common law partner, your dependent children, and so on and so forth. For me, it's just me. So now, these are this was updated June. June. So number of, if it's just one person, if you are just a single person that wants to relocate to Canada, then this is the amount you should have as a proof of fund. Depending on your family size. See, you see the amount here. Depending, if you are more than 7 people for each additional family member, add 3,958, dollar on top of it, Canadian dollars. This is Canadian dollars. So yes, so this, if you are just a single person, you only need this amount to, as a proof of fund. Let's go back so we can, continue. All right. So where are we? Okay. Then you must be admissible to Canada. Click on this to be sure too that you don't have any criminal records, you don't have this and that, you don't have a very challenging health issue that those kind of things. Please click on this and also read. Then where you can live in Canada, you must plan to live outside the province of Quebec. Please take note of this. Plan to live outside of Quebec. The province of Quebec select its own skilled workers. So if you plan on living in Quebec, then it might take time for you to be selected once you submit your application, because the Quebec, as you see here, Quebec select their own skilled workers. They select their own skilled workers. So unless you you have a means of getting somebody to help you get a job offer there, then or you applied online to the Canadian site and you got a job offer. So, all right. Then next step now is get your documents ready. I've listed the documents you need, listed them. So once let's okay, let me share another. Let's go. Let me stop sharing. I need to share another screen with you. Thank you so much for still, watching. Thank you and God bless you. So, like I say, please take your time. Take your time. Don't rush. Don't rush. I'm so excited and I want to share it because it helped me as well. This is what I've also done and I'm excited to share with you. So, okay, let me share another. Okay, yes, here we go. Right. So now that your documents are already, you've checked your points, you saw that yes, you are qualified, you exceed 67 points, or you are 67 on the dot, then yes, you are good to go. You have your language test, you have your credential assessed, you have your proof of funds if you don't have a job, then yes, now we are ready to go. Then you come here. I'll also leave this link, in the description box. So you come here and create your express entry profile. So number one is you fill out the form. Number two is what to do while you are in the pool. Once you fill out the form, you submit. Then you will now be guided on what to do when after you have submitted, which means you're already now in the pool waiting to be selected. So they will tell you what to do when waiting. Then they will now also tell you about rounds of invitation. Selected, then you will be interviewed. There will be different rounds of invitation for interview. Then you have to respond to your invitation to apply. Once they pick you, you have to apply for your permanent residence as soon as possible. You have to respond, no delay. That's why you have to be checking your email. Once you already submit your form, please check your email every day. Check your email every day. Don't leave your email without checking a single day. Then what to do if you are not invited to apply? Then you also, once you have waited and you have not been chosen, they will also put you through what you do. So, like we read, if you are eligible, okay, let's start from the top. I want to be sure my screen, okay, so my screen is still very much live. So if you want to come to Canada as a skilled immigrant, your first step is to create your profile and submit it to the express entry pool. If you are eligible, we'll place you in a pool with others who are also eligible, give you a score and rank you using several factors, invite you to apply to be a permanent resident of Canada. Guys, if you are one of the top candidates. So you already know that you're eligible by checking your points. Remember the first slide I shared with you? So you already know if you are eligible, if you scored 67 or above. Then once you come here and you click apply, you submit all your documents, then they will place you in the pool. And when you are invited, yes, you would get an invitation to apply to be a permanent resident in Canada, which will be approved. Is that not so exciting? So exciting. So we already checked all these requirements, how to check if you're eligible, all those things. We've checked all of that, but you can still do this. You can still do it. And the most point in the selection factor. You can still select this and check your points here as well. And the most points in Express comprehensive ranking. These are 1, 2. You can click on this, select factor, this. Please, you can pause this video and do it. You can pause this video and do it. You can pause this video and do it. All right, so let's move on. So once that is done and you find out, yes, I'm eligible, here's another link for you to find out if you're eligible using the Come to Canada tool. There's a Come to Canada tool. So the tool gives you a number at the end, a personal reference code similar to this. So once you click on find out if you are eligible, at the end of your, it will give you a code, like a reference code like this. You will use this number to move your information from the tool to your express entry profile. So now understand this. Once you come here, you are ready to apply. You are ready to apply. So, and for you to do that, the first step for you to do to submit your profile is to click on this. Click on find out if you are eligible. I hope you are following me. Click on find out if you are eligible. Then when you click on it, then you fill everything, you answer every questions A to Z, and then at the end, you'll be given a reference code like this. I hope everybody is following. You'll be given a reference code like that. Once you are given, then this reference code is what you will use on your profile. Don't forget that. So once you have your reference code, then you now start to fill out the questionnaire in your secure account. I hope you are following. So fill out the questionnaire in your account, sign into your account and choose apply to come to Canada, order start an application. Then you choose express entry. Under I do not have a personal reference code. Or if you have a personal reference code, please say you have. See, this is the personal reference code that that I showed you. If you have, then you choose I have a reference code. Then you continue. So if you are ready, if you already got your personal reference code, please click on this, sign into your secure account. Click on this. Once you click on this, then you now choose apply to come to Canada. Then after that, you will now choose, okay, let me click it so you can see. Okay. Check if this right account for you. All right. So like I said, you come here, then you first create an account. You create an account. Once you create your account, then you can now choose apply to come to Canada. Apply to come to Canada. This is IRCC secure account. All right. Once that's done and you have filled in your applications, then the next step is create your profile. Then if you use the online tool, if you are eligible, the online tool will send you to your online account to fill out express entry profile. Follow the instructions to create an account if you don't already have one. Enter your personal reference code. Remember that. Then enter your personal details. Please follow all instructions on this page. Follow the instructions. This is filling out the questionnaire in your secure account. Fill out yes, this is to fill out the questionnaire. Please follow what has been said here. I know I said before that you should put your reference number and say you have, but please follow this. Follow this. I do not have a personal reference. This is not the time. This is not the time that you will put down that reference number, that personal reference. So follow this. Follow this. Then when you get to step 2, then you click on this, because you already completed number 1 where you fill the questionnaire. Then you click on this. If you have filled that, then click on this, in your secure account. Then if you are eligible, the online tool will send you to create your profile. Then follow the instructions to create your account. Enter your personal. This is now when you will enter your personal reference code, the one you already saved. When you find out if you were eligible, then enter your personal details. Enter everything that needs to be there. Please make sure that all details on your passport are the same as what you are filling in the form. Ensure that. So, like, we've checked our job title, we've checked the code and all. Then once you do that, then you may exit the profile at any time. Your information will be saved in your account. So it's not if you mistakenly leave your profile or logged out or closed your profile, the browser which you were using to fill the form, you will still, when you log back in, your information will still be there. It won't wipe off. So it will be saved automatically. So you have 60 days to complete and submit your express entry profile. Otherwise, you have to start again. So please get all your documents ready. I will advise that you get all your documents ready before you start, this application. Get all your documents ready for so that you will not waste time. Fast, fast, you already sent it. You can, in fact, once your documents are ready, you can submit that same day that you start the application. So please make sure you get your documents ready before you apply. You don't have to worry about the proof of funds at this stage. You don't have to worry about the proof of funds at this stage. It's just the other documents like your document evaluation, your English or French language exam, and the rest that I've mentioned. So you won't be asked to enter information about your dependent children when you create an express entry profile. We only ask you for this information if you are invited to apply for permanent residence. You see now? So it's at the point where you are invited that you need that proof of funds. So just submit your application in the meantime. Then submit your entry. Once you fill everything that needs to be filled on that profile, then you submit. Once you once you filled out your profile, you can submit it online. Based on the information you enter, we'll figure out which programs under express entry you are eligible for and may be invited to apply. You can program you prefer when you create your profile. You see, you can't choose a program you prefer. It's once you submit, they are the ones that will determine program will now invite you to apply. I hope that is clear. Yes, so that's all you need to know or do when it comes to you know, creating your express entry profile. So, like I always say, everything should be backed up with prayers. There's nothing you can do, by your own power. There's nothing you can do by your own power. Please back it up with prayer. Back it up with prayer. There's nothing God cannot do. What God cannot do does not exist. So this page is showing what to do while you are in the pool. Once you submitted your application, what do you do? Having your documents ready will make it easier. And I told you that already. Once you submit, make sure you have your language test already. You have your police certificate. They want to be sure that you don't have any crime. You need police certificate for police clearance. If you are from Nigeria, if you are from, I don't know, depending on your country, you need police clearance. Then in the meantime, so even after you've submitted your profile, you can also be applying for jobs. You can go on the Canadian Job Bank and be applying for jobs. You can use your reference code for entry profile to inform employers that you have applied, that you are in the pool. It will even, you know, hasten the process. It might even be that you get a job, you know, while waiting for you to be invited to apply for your permanent residence. So yes, yeah, that's it. That's it. You can take your time to read through this. I will leave the link, like I said, I'll leave the link. I'll leave the link. So please always, when you are waiting as well, ensure your profile is kept up to date. Once you get a job, go back, keep your profile up to date. It will hasten the process. Then if we find out, listen to this, if we find that you gave us false information or left out important details, we can refuse your application or find you admissible or bar you for 5 years from applying to come to Canada for any reason. This is serious. Please take note. Make sure you give correct information. You don't need to lie. If you don't have a particular experience, please do not lie. Do not forge anything on your CV. Be sincere. That's how God also can help you. But if you have lied and you are deceitful, then it might boomerang. So yes, some common reasons why your profile could be ineligible. Your work experience no longer meet the program requirements, your language test expired, your ECA result are expired, you no longer have enough funds, you change your primary occupation. So please just maintain everything that you have filled on your profile. Maintain it, you know, ensure that you have enough time. Your documents like your your language test, your your document evaluation still, have a long, like the expiry date is not close. Because if at a point where they want to choose people, they find out that your degree evaluation has expired, or your language result has expired, then they will not choose you. You will just be there. They will not choose you. They will not choose you. So please read through this profile. I'll leave the link. This site, I will leave the link in the description box. Please do well to read, go over it. If you click this next, it will take you to number 3 here, where it says rounds of invitation. Let's do it. Let's do that. Rounds of invitation. That's when you are selected. When you are selected, when you are already in the pool, they will use CRS. It's a comprehensive ranking system to select. They will choose, you know, you know. So once they choose, they will decide the number of candidates they need to invite. They identify the highest ranking candidate from the pool that are eligible, and then they will now invite for interview. Then types of general rounds of interview is like uh, just okay. Let's go down. There's a general rounds of invitation where they invite everybody, depending on the number they want to. Once they've selected, maybe it's 5,000 people that we want to invite. They will send out general invitation for those 5,000. Then they will now be inviting per program specific. So depending on which program they have placed you, they will now also invite you, you know, for such a program. And then for category based rounds of interview, you have to make specific economic goal, for that. So depending on what you have filled in your application, so that will depend on what round of invitation you will get. So instructions, post each round of invitations as a set of instructions that are posted online. You see informations online here now and every now and then. You know, you'll get instructions on the date and time of the round, you know, and so on and so forth. You can take your time to read through all this. Then, for results, you know, you want to check. You see now that ministerial instruction respecting individuals to apply for permanent residence under the express entry level. You see that on 31st of July, just recently, 31st of July, they chose. They chose 5,000 people. You see, 5,000 candidates that applied, that are qualified, was chosen 31st of July, which means they've not chosen for August. You see now, which means they've not chosen for August. So please ensure you apply on time. And apply on time. You'll be surprised that, in fact, you might go with this August cohort. Apply on time. Apply on time. You see, these are the details. These are the details. So, and please back it up with prayer. Like I said, back it up with prayers. Back it up with prayers, and God will help you. So these are the CRS scores, the number of candidates, in the express and for the 34. This is how they divided them, for 31st of July, number of candidates. You see, 12,004. You see, can you see? So they are selecting people every month, sometimes 2 times a month. So this is your chance to, immigrate to Canada. especially getting a permanent residence. Getting a permanent residence, that's a big deal. That's a big deal. And it could change your life. It could change your life. You'll be exposed to different opportunities. So thank you for staying up till now. Thank you for staying up till now. I want to believe that you have learned a lot from this video, and please let me know if you will be submitting your profile. Let me know if you'll be applying for the express entry for Canada. Please leave your comments for me. Let me know if you find this very insightful. Yes, and I will see you in my next video. Thank you so much. Have a lovely day, and bye.